Hello, Yu-Gi-Oh! Tubers! JBuzzsaw79 with the historic 20th deck profile. What does this exactly mean? Well, a couple of things. One, I'm doing a deck here for my 20th that I've tinkered with a while. When I first came up with it, everybody was kind of like, yeah, okay, sure. And then, oh god, I was called nasty things for playing it. So, that's always fun. I like this deck. It's a lot of fun to play. It starts out slow, but once it comes into full power, there's not really a lot that can be done against it. There's that. And then, as a secondary thing, I will, from this point on now, begin doing some discussions where we can actually see what the hell I look like. For those that might be wondering how damn ugly I actually am. My fat bastard that just sits at home playing Yu-Gi-Oh! A kid's card game essentially and tells you what he thinks is wrong. Maybe. But I'll be doing some discussions like that. And you guys can watch those and give me some input as what you think. Well, let's get into the deck profile first. We'll kind of go from here. Got some crap on my map. I don't even know where this is from. Alright, so now I'm just going to start with our neighbors. I need to move. We're going to start out with the whole guy here in the deck. Yeah, Obelisk the Tormentor. Way back when me and my wife first started playing, looking at the game, when the God cards were released, we did purchase them because I thought they were awesome and really freaking cool, and I wanted to play them so bad. And at the time, only me and one other person actually spent the money to buy them. They were like $100. We had to send in for them. Once we received them, we checked up on them because they had no, like, it was all flavor text. They didn't tell you what anything was on them. So we spent time and we looked them up and found out they were not legal for tournaments, which pissed us off. But we together then we'd sit down and we challenged at that point for the people that were in our clique posse, and they made decks and we made God decks, and we played with, at that point obviously only one to each God card. I thought, gosh, this is really a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun playing it, and the matches actually went back and forth, so it was really cool. Speed forward now to the point that these were released in some giant battle pack 2 or something like that, I believe. The tattooed version of Obelisk, which is cool. I wish I'd done that one in gold, but instead did this one. And even though I play cheap cards and I try to come up with generic decks to do really well, I also, at the same token, like to run, at least have 3 of the same copy generally of a card, because I hate, for some reason why, having one gold, one from Battle Pack 2, and one from whatever other one, you know. So, but I digress. So this is an Obelisk deck, 3 Obelisk the Tormentor. He, to me, is the best god, only in the fact that he cannot be targeted by anything, which means it has to be a global effect that affects him, which is really awesome. That's for fire purposes, and it cannot negate his summon. So don't sound warning, that's because freaking Obelisk is coming out, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. Now, why is this awesome? Because of, and again, my local store, for some reason, does not have 2 more of these, so I only have 1. Hardened Armed Dragon. So, what you want to do is you tribute 2 other monsters plus Hardened Arm or Obelisk. And here's what happens. Obelisk cannot be, the summons cannot be stopped. He's going to come out no matter what you do. Okay? So here's Obelisk. Now, because you use Hardened Armed Dragon to summon Obelisk, he cannot be destroyed. So you cannot Torrential Obelisk, you cannot Dark Hole Obelisk. You cannot Mirror Force Obelisk. None of that crap works. Well, okay, you can't Phoenix Chain him because you can't target him, you can't book him. You can't deprison him. I mean, just there's Obelisk, right? I mean, you know, Pecker's hanging out and he's saying, "I'm in charge around here with my big blue pipe." And that's actually kind of funny when I think about it. Now, you have to forgive me because, like I said before, I just do this all one shot. I don't rehearse any of this, so it's whatever comes to mind. So hopefully YouTube doesn't get too pissed off at me for that. But anyway, moving on. So Obelisk, Hardened Arm, that's the major combo we're looking at here. So giant rats, I run 2 giant rats. Now people do run instead the frog version of this. I don't like the frog version. Just because first of all, I don't think Obelisk should be summoned by a bunch of frogs. This isn't Naruto here, okay? You don't have frog jumping and summoning gods and whatever you want to be thinking there, like he does. So, but I do run the 2 giant rats. So this is kind of like an earth version of that, just mainly built again. Keep the god of Obelisk there into play as fast as possible. So 2 Goblin Bergs, because again you can normal summon, switch them, special summon another one, and throw another monster out if you need to. That's always a good thing. I do run 2 Cosmic Compasses, just because depending on the situation, if my opponent is getting somewhat of a, like a advantage on me, let's say they got like 2 or 3 monsters out right now, and if I can hold them off for another turn, play the compass, get 3 tokens. So I have 4 monsters essentially, more than enough to tribute. Basically, as long as they have even 1, this card is worth something to me. So that'll teach them. I run 3 Hero Kids, because gosh, giant rat, sure, my giant rat, special summon Hero Kid, special summons 2 more Hero Kids, there's 3. So Goblin Bird, normal summon Goblin Bird, special summon Hero Kids, special summon 2 more Hero Kids. Yeah, Hero Kids is really good for this deck. So, moving on. I am running 3 Battle Faders. Again, I don't have a lot of stuff, and this is a slow deck, like I've said before. It needs some time. Once it has that, however, it summons an indestructible god. So, ain't nothing wrong with that. Dandelion, because Dandelion is awesome in this deck. What I've done before is, at one point, tributed Dandelion, Hardened Arm, and something else. Dropped Obelisk. Put the 2 fluffs out. Popped the 2 fluffs. Obelisk effect, destroy your field. So, you know. And last of all, NIMBLE MOMONGAs. And apparently, once again, nobody at my local has these for sale. Nobody has them for trade. I'm apparently going to have to go on to an online site and get this with the Hardened Arm. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't have an answer for that one. Because I had space and nothing else to throw in, I did throw some of Slifer. Slifer is also very good in my opinion. Raw is complete trash because there's no positive things for me to say about Raw. I can't think of one good thing I could say about him. If you could, you know, like originally at one point I believe it was actually, it said it was his attack was the combined attack of all monsters tributed. However, now it's been changed to say that you know, basically pay down to 100 life points. Well, I spit on you with my sparks and I kill you, for Christ's sake. I mean, so I don't really like the Raw at all. The artwork isn't to me very impressive either. Slifer obviously is awesome because it was Yugi's, and the fact that when people normal summon or set, it throws 2,000, and then if it goes to 0, it auto blows it up. At one point against somebody, I actually had both Slifer and Obelisk out as a lock. They'd go to summon something, Slifer rip it apart, Obelisk attack 4,000. I mean, it was freaking insane. So that was a lot of fun for me. I'm not gonna lie. Epic. Moving on to the spells here at this point. Some draw in here. 1 day of peace, really good. is the extra pot of duality. I may add more of those because, you know, being able to get what I need is important, I think. Dark hole. Then I run 3 Fiendish Sanctuaries. I may add some different monsters, like gosh, his name is silent. No, not silent. There's a warrior level 3 that says that you can remove a spell card from your graveyard and special summon him. So that was a thought for me too. You play Fiendish Sanctuary, remove, special summon him. Haven't normal summoned yet. Graveyard hardened out, tribute summon Obelisk. So, yeah. The whole point is running and getting that out. So I did add 1 gold star for that reason. You know, to try to make sure I get them right away, what I want, when I want, and then 2 swords of revealing light. Because, you know, why wouldn't you? That's more time to get yourself together here. Traps. I do have several traps. Some of them are obviously staples, like the double mirror, torrential, 2 threatening roar. That goes back to the original comment. Gain some time. 2 call the haunted. Call is really good depending on what's going on. Call hardened arm back or dandelion or something like that. You know, get some more plays off it. And last trap, 2 more no entry. I run a sort of the same setup if you've watched my other Morphtronic video here. No entry and threatening roar are very good cards. Like I said, if you run 3 of each, that's a really good stall base for anybody. So that is my 20th deck. Next time you see me, there will be another video on my channel now. It'll be me giving some feedback to some things that I think need to be talked about, perhaps in a discussion. Don't know what yet, haven't decided. Yeah, watch that. There will be more deck profiles being done. I have more to go. Currently I have another 10 decks of my own yet. So you give you something more. So we got more deck profiles coming. Me doing some discussion videos now, and you can see what the hell they look like. So thumbs up if you like, thumbs down if you don't like. Roll some comments out if you like as well. It's entirely up to you. And if you also wish to, you may subscribe. Again, I don't ask for such things. I just let people do it if they want. I don't beg. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.